We live in a very dangerous world where peer pressure and seeing other people be successful on Instagram may come off as this motivation, but really they're not successful. Maybe they're actually struggling. Maybe their life is in shambles, but they'll show you the picture they want you to see.
You're good to go, boy. You're good to go. Yeah!
You got a dream, you gotta protect it. People can't do something themselves, they want to tell you you can't do it.
Hello everybody. This video is to kind of question what we do as a society and see your thoughts about social media. So I had this thought today and I was like, why do we actually get on Instagram? Why do we actually use YouTube? What are we using? Facebook, Twitter, you name it. Why are we on these social media apps? And so I posted a question on my Instagram and I said, why are you on social media? And the answers I'm getting is connecting with people worldwide, to prevent being bored, I just got addicted to it for unknowingly no good reason, for communication and updating new information, which can lead to a good life, to share your talents, your pictures, your clicks, things like that, to share unique experiences, and to keep in touch with people. Okay, so I understand those. But what I've been going through here in this, time of uncertainty and just we have a lot of time on our hands. So if you're not an essential worker, you have been chilling at home, sitting on your phone 24/7. And what I'm realizing is some people are using it to uplift people and some people are using it to bash people. Just be negative, haters, putting comments out like just trying to put their misery on someone else. We all know misery loves company. However, the people that are spreading positive awareness, positive comments, whatever it is, you're helping people, chase their dreams. You're helping people continue to do what they're doing on social media. So, where do we draw the line? So, drawing the line is pretty simple. You're either going to be positive or you're going to be negative. So, my question is, with social media, are people able to be more ruthless, to be more negative, to be more mean than they are in person? Because the crazy thing is, in my entire experience of, doing a YouTube channel, having Back to Life, I've never ran into somebody that had anything negative to really say about me vlogging. But you see comments where people send, hateful comments or they get blocked or whatever the case is. And you think, are we in a society where people feel like they're big and bad behind a computer screen? Or is it just that's who they are as a person and they can do that in person? Many people will probably say, well, I can say the same things that I'm typing in your face. But when it comes down to it, most people aren't actually doing that. They'll see you and they'll say, oh my gosh, I love your videos. But on the comment, because nobody knows who they are because it's anonymous, they may comment something like, your video sucks, what are you doing, who do you think you are? So, I'm talking about what is the purpose of social media in your life. The purpose of social media can be very easy to understand. So it's either, am I doing something to be productive or am I doing it just to be out here doing nothing with the time that I have? I'm bored, whatever it is, especially in a time like this. We have so much freaking time on our hands. And you kind of question the idea of like, what are we using this social media for? Are we helping people with it? Are we not helping people with it? Which I mentioned earlier. And so it's almost like you don't know if you should be on this side or this side of the fence of it, right? It's kind of hard to just stand on a fence. You're going to fall one way or the other. So with my entire, I guess you could say, journey, obviously my YouTube channel is called Back to Life, so I'm all about positivity, encouraging people to chase after their dreams and do all this amazing stuff in life. You almost sit there and think like, at what point do you stop using social media, right? Some days if I don't post on my story, for instance, my sister texted me on Instagram, was like, hey, I didn't see you posting, is everything okay? So are people basing our Instagram post, our Twitter post, our Facebook posts, are they basing our mood and how our day is going off of if you've posted as much as you usually have? Does that mean you're upset? Does that mean you're happy? And are we actually projecting our true feelings and our true happiness or our true sadness on Instagram or whatever it is, on YouTube, it doesn't matter, right? So being a content creator, as I am, and traveling the world, there are many days where I am upset, there's many days where I'm happy, but you kind of ask yourself, and the question is like, am I really posting what I'm really feeling? And so when I take a day off from posting something on Instagram, but I don't give a heads up, people are thinking, and I get messages all the time, it's not just my sister, I get people that are like, hey, Nico, is everything okay? I haven't seen one single post today. And it's not that anything's wrong, it's just being on social media for so long and posting this and posting this and posting this gets very hectic, and it gets very, very, very to a point of like where you're like, am I supposed to post absolutely everything, or can I actually enjoy life for what it is and enjoy these easy, simple moments without having to post it on my social media? But hold on, Nico, wait a minute. You are the one that started posting. You're the one that started this routine. You're the one that started this idea that you're supposed to post stories, you're supposed to post on your timeline, you're supposed to be on YouTube or whatever it is. Why is it that you can just pause now? And that's kind of where I think people run into an issue where they don't know how to actually separate their true mental mindset and their true emotional mindset and what they're actually doing on social media. And so you kind of ask yourself, where do you draw that line as the content creator? Do you put everything out there? Do you put your personal life? Do you put your emotional life, your mental life? Do you really tell people how you feel 24/7? Or do you just give them what you want them to see? So, what is the importance of social media in the world that we live in today? And how are you using it? Is it important? Is it not important? These are questions that I actually want to know, because now we're sitting at, I think at this point of the video, we're at about 223,000 subscribers on my Back to Life channel. On Instagram, we have about 150 something thousand followers, and we're growing and growing. But I want to know, my viewers, my Back to Life family, what is it that you're using your social media for? What is it that you're trying to accomplish with all of these different type of platforms, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, you name it? What is it that you're using it for, and what are you gaining from this experience? You see, many times it is very, very easy to fall into the idea of thinking that you want this lifestyle of posting everything and wanting people to know because of the world we live in with social media. So that tells me, is it all about peer pressure? Is it all about the status quo? Is it all about the stigma and the idea of having a lot of followers? Is that the reason most people jump onto social media? That is a darn good question. See, for me, I've always enjoyed being on camera. I've never been really shy being on camera. Of course, you get butterflies, it gets easier. It takes time, just like any other job, just like anything. YouTube is still a job. So you get the butterflies, you wear the glasses sometimes so you don't have to see people around you. But at what point does it become about what you love to do, or how you're trying to impress others that have nothing to do with you? They don't pay your bills. They don't worry about you when they're going to sleep. They're not worried about you when you're having a bad day. They just want to see entertainment from your Instagram or your YouTube or whatever platform you're using. They need entertainment from that sense. They forget that you're a human being. So, this is not about me. This is not about me being upset or anything like that. Just a disclaimer. I'm just wondering, what is it that people are chasing after using social media platforms? This is kind of like a test I'm just trying to do during all this time, because we have a lot of time to think right now. And I want to know what people are really doing. So let's get to the bottom of it. Let's comment and let's talk about why we are using social media. I want to go through this and I want to see how people are actually engaging, why they're engaging, what they're doing it for. And we have nothing but time. So I actually want to understand you as a viewer. Why is it that you're watching my Back to Life videos? Is it simply entertainment? Is it because you enjoy my lifestyle? Is it because you enjoy the days that I'm sad? Is it because I make you feel good? What is it? Or your favorite YouTuber, whatever it is that you watch, whoever it is that you watch, why do you watch that person? That is what I'm curious about. And then why are you using it for your own good as well? Are you just on there to browse? Are you just on there to pass time? What are you doing with your life as far as your social media goes? That's what I'm really curious about. I've just had so much time to think, and I'm like, hey, I want to connect with my viewers on a different level, on a level that I usually don't talk about. I usually don't talk about this kind of stuff. I usually just entertain and, you know, show you cool places and show you what I'm doing in my day. But now I want to understand you from a mental aspect and an emotional aspect. I want to see who you truly are as my viewers. So I've just been thinking, this is the end of the video, and I really want to get to know you. Whoever you are out there, watching this video, take a second as you're watching and give me your thoughts. I want to know not only who you are as a person, but I want to know why it is what you do as a person with your social media accounts. We live in a very dangerous world where peer pressure and seeing other people be successful on Instagram may come off as this motivation, but really they're not successful. Maybe they're actually struggling. Maybe their life is in shambles, but they'll show you the picture they want you to see. And that's what a lot of influencers and content creators do. They show you these worlds that are actually fake to make you believe that they're living in this real world, amazing, just paradise, when in fact their actual reality is not that. So I want to know, to what extent do you believe people? Even you can take me for example. Personally, I'm going to tell you the honest truth, I love the simpleness of traveling. Right now I'm in Kerala, India, and for me, this is a place of just relaxation. It's a place of just smelling the fresh air. It's a place of just understanding what life truly is, and hearing the wind blows and the horns honking and the fresh food. It gives you a different perspective on life. That's why I enjoy the travels that I'm doing. But it's different for everybody. I have a cousin that he likes luxury travel, and we talk about this all the time. He's like, man, I can't imagine the day when you have so much money that you can afford to go live in 5-star resorts all over the world and not have to worry about your finances at all. He's like, I can't even imagine the kind of videos you're going to make then. And sometimes I tell him, I'm like, I'm not sure if I would truly enjoy it. And I don't know, because I've enjoyed living, you know, dirt cheap, and I've enjoyed the 5-star resorts through India, through Kerala, and I still haven't figured out what it is that I truly love, but I know what I'm actually enjoying. And that's where you have to be honest with yourself. So I want to know your thoughts. I want to know what makes you be on social media. I want to know if you ever thought about just deleting social media. I think about it quite often, actually. Some days I'm like, man, I really just don't want to post anything. I might just delete this thing altogether. However, that's how I pay my bills. That's how I am able to travel the world with amazing support from people like you that do watch my videos. I'm able to bring you different worlds. I'm able to bring you different countries. You get to see it through my lens and through my experience. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and on TikTok at NicoTJR. And most importantly, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. My Back to Life family, I'll see you in my next vlog. Peace!